US President Donald Trump hopes he will not need to use a military option against Iran, even as his Secretary of War says military is ready to carry out his orders. Iran has already vowed to hit back, but efforts are also underway to defuse tensions and prevent an all-out war. Several governments in the region are trying to push the US and Iran into talks to head off a possible conflict. Iran's foreign minister, in fact, will be traveling to Türkiye for talks aimed at preventing a US attack. Reports say Turkish diplomats have urged Tehran to offer concessions over its nuclear program to avert a conflict. Turkey's president has also proposed a video conference between Trump and his Iranian counterpart. Aragchi's visit comes against the backdrop of urgent international diplomacy and increasingly aggressive threats from both sides. The US Secretary of War, in fact, said at a cabinet meeting that his department would be able to deliver on any military instructions given by Trump.
You may want to say something about the large fleet of ships that's heading over to the Middle East.
Same thing with Iran right now, ensuring that they have all the options to make a deal. They should not pursue nuclear capabilities. We will be prepared to deliver whatever this president expects of the War Department.
The US has gathered a massive military force in the region, but reports say Trump is still considering his options. The US has increased its naval presence in the region to 10 warships, including the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln. When asked about it, Trump said he had talked to Iran and was planning to talk to them in the future as well.
We have a lot of very big, very powerful ships sailing to Iran right now, and it would be great if we didn't have to use them.
Iran has threatened to instantly strike US bases and aircraft carriers in response to any attack. And talking to state television, an Iranian brigadier general told state television that US aircraft carriers have serious vulnerabilities and numerous American bases in the Gulf region are within the range of Iran's missiles. Reports coming in from Iran indicated that Iran was already taking precautions in case of an attack. An unconfirmed report said that Tehran's mayor has ordered to convert the city's metro stations and underground parking lots into public war shelters. Iran has also announced a live-fire naval exercise next week in the Strait of Hormuz. Press TV reported that the drills will be carried out by the naval forces of the IRGC, without specifying exact dates or the scale of the exercises. The Strait of Hormuz is a strategic waterway through which around 20% of the world's oil supply passes. The European Union has designated Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps a terrorist organization. Britain is also bringing in new legislation to do the same. The action against IRGC comes over its role in the deadly crackdown on the recent mass protests.
In Iran, horrific crackdown on protesters has come at heavy human cost. It has sweeping sanctions in place, and today ministers agreed to designate Iran Revolutionary Guard as a terrorist organization. This will put them on the same footing with Daesh, Hamas, Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda. Those who operate through terror must be treated as terrorists.
Meanwhile, Russia is ready to evacuate its staff from Iran's Bushehr nuclear power plant, if necessary. Hundreds of Russians were working at the facility, which Moscow built for Iran. The facility is Iran's only operating nuclear power plant, and it was not targeted by US during the strike on Iran's nuclear facilities in June last year. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.